All right, so every day I come here and I clean up a little bit. I clean up the living room a little bit, not a little bit. I clean it up like that. There's all the clothes on the floor I pick up, all of this stuff, only to come back and have to deal with this. This is a everyday occurrence. So this is why, I usually go home most times, because when I'm here, I have to do this every single day, cleaning, and my back hurts. Okay, and like I said, she don't give a shit to say, hey, Nigel has a bad back. Let me clean up, or let me, keep in here clean, or have the kids clean up after themselves. No. So this is what I got to do. Okay, all the damn time. But hey, I am the bad guy for showing this, and again, try to make it seem like I'm toxic, right? Okay, I want you guys to understand that this is what I have to go through. And like I said, if I don't show what's going on, okay, and as a man, they'll try to shame you, and they'll try to shame you and say, particularly with black women, they'll try to shame you because they're allowed to be like this. It's okay for them to be like this, and we have to deal with it, right? They don't have to change. They don't got to do nothing. They'll find, like I said, they don't want to be held accountable. A lot of these European women, and when you confront them about it, they call you toxic, right? But meanwhile, they're living two different lives, right? So with the white supremacists, they'll destroy their family, destroy their homes, only to be living like this and having their children live like this, right? And then they'll find some dude to dig them down every once in a while. But that's what it is. That's what they do. Okay? Or they'll go on vacation and have, girl fun. You know what happens, there are plenty of stories from women who tell the truth about these women going on vacation, girls vacation and all that shit. This is the life that they have been reduced to, and they think that it's normal. Okay? They think that it's normal. I want you to understand this. They think that it's normal. But yet, when I speak about what's been done, I'm the crazy one. I want you to understand that. How they have conditioned society, particularly in the black community, a lot of black men and women with mental illness, but they're the ones calling a person like me who's trying to expose what's being done. They'll say you're mentally ill, right? They'll say you're because they talk about technologies like silent sound, spectrum, being illegally microchipped by the police for remote neural monitoring and to track you. So, and not also do they track you with your cell phone, your online activities, but through the microchip that they've implanted. And many of us don't want to believe that. Many of us still live in that realm that we think that it should have sci-fi. It is not sci-fi. Okay, it is not sci-fi. This is why you go on my page, my Facebook page, you'll see the research being done, because I post these things. So like I said, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay? So don't let them try to deceive you, trick you, and particularly for black men and black women out there, look up the technologies. It exists. Just look at your community. Look what's happening in your community. Look at our young brothers and sisters. Look at how worse mentally they are becoming. How more negative and toxic, right, their behavior has become. And again, we are conditioned to being dysfunctional people. And because we're being conditioned, we can't see, we're not self-aware of it. We think that is normal, but it is not normal. Every time I walk in here, to me, I'm triggered. And even though I keep telling her this, I'm triggered. It doesn't make me feel good, because I try to, deal with it as much as I can. But this is not normal to me, and it has become normal to my kids. Okay? So when they come, I'm going to make them clean up. When I go pick up my daughter and my son from school, I'm going to make them clean up, because I'm not doing it. Not today. Come on now. Like I said, you guys think that I'm just talking or whatever, or I'm toxic, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Because if I'm toxic, and if I'm this and if I'm that, the person that's living like this, what are they? What are they? Huh? Are they sane? Are they sane? Huh? Is the person living like this sane? You know, and I used to clean up once a year during Christmas when she goes away to Texas to visit her mother and her stepfather with the kids. It takes me a week, and I clean up all of this. This is what I used to do. And my back would hurt me. I would be out of commission. Look at my daughter's school dress. Look at it. My daughter's school dress. I mean, her skirt. Anyhow. But yeah, but I'm toxic now. I'm toxic. Okay? You're not going to try to villainize me, and you're going to use her to manipulate me and to engage in psychological warfare against me, psyops against me, gaslighting me. And you think I'm going to sit here and not expose what it is that you're doing? I'm exposing everybody. Okay? Because this is the only way that I can get people who are trying to understand what's going on to actually see and listen to me, to what I'm saying. And I know they try to prevent people from listening to my videos and all this stuff, and that's fine. But sooner or later, someone will go onto my page and look and see the reality. Okay? And there's a lot of women, particularly European women, living like this. This is why black children, particularly black boys, being raised by single mothers, are failing in school. Even their daughters too. Failing in school, have all sorts of behavior issues. Because if no one can correct, I shouldn't say that, but if no one can speak to them, to the mother, and try to get some sense into them, okay, and because they're operating on this notion that God this and God that, it's not God, it's the U.S. government. I keep telling you guys this. It is not God. So when they feed them this subliminal message, I'll give you an example. I talk about this already, okay? So one day we walking down Manhattan. We went somewhere. We went somewhere to eat. And all of a sudden, all these people started, walking towards us wearing the color green, right? Money green, a particular kind of color, money green, okay? And I'm looking at her, and I'm seeing how she's looking at everybody that's wearing green. All the other people that's passing by different colors, not paying attention. Anybody's passing green, she's looking, because I can tell the program has taken effect of her mind. And what does she do? She stops and buy lottery tickets, okay? And I remember when that used to happen to me. I was constantly buying lottery tickets. This is how they program us. They are programming us, but because I can see the programming, and I can define the programming, okay, and I can self-correct, and that's because I'm aware. This is what they don't want the majority of us to be able to do. To be totally oblivious to our conditioning that's being, to the psyops, which is conditioning our mind in a way in which we're behaving negatively, right? We're living dysfunction thinking that it's normal. We're making all the excuses because we don't want to clean up, We don't want to do all that stuff. All right? And I'll give you another example. So if I'm in the house, sometimes I'm just relaxing, what have you. I may not bathe for a day. But the next day I go and bathe, I take a shower, then they'll start using the police sirens. So again, there are many different things that they do that I observed over the years and what they've been trying to do. Okay? Trying to get you into that depressed state to where you're not bathing, you're not brushing your teeth, you're not looking after yourself, you're not caring for yourself, health-wise. So your health can deteriorate. Your mental health can deteriorate even further because of what they're doing. And it's constant. It is constant. And a lot of us not aware of it. All these helicopters flying above, back and forth, our children are in school. They're doing this in a neighborhood which predominantly black people live, right? Black and European people live, right? Okay, and I've already shown you the documents of what noise from helicopters and airplanes constantly flying over your head, what it does to children's mind, okay? And it's not good. But they have them trying to target me, not trying to, but they have them targeting me, right? Because again, I'm the distraction. They got to make things into a game. You got to understand history, how these people behave and what it is that they do, and how they try to keep the people distracted, okay? And there's a book called Distracted and Defeated. You guys should read that book. Go look it up. It's called Distracted and Defeated. And you guys will get some examples of what it is I'm talking about here. Okay? Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.